Greetings, welcome to my channel, A Place to Dock. I'm Julia. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to do a weekly reading for October the 17th to the 23rd. Okay, I'm just going to take my little braid here, my sweet braid, and fill our air with the sweetness of joy, love, peace, and hope. And may we receive messages that we need to hear from Spirit, key words that we need to know, and open our ears and eyes to the messages that we need to know. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to move my candle out of the way so I don't burn any cards or myself. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm really glad you're here. And there we go. Okay. What I've done this week is I've taken a deck that I haven't used before here, and it's the Solar Oracle by Moon and Cactus, which is Christina. And I've already chosen the cards for the week, and those are Oracle cards. And then we're going to use, again, just because we love it, the Halloween Tarot in a Tin. So we're going to use those decks, and at the end I might do a Lenormand reading. Okay, so let's just see what we're going to come up with this week. Oh, as I shuffle, they all fall over. Okay, one moment. Might be a busy week, okay? I did read, okay, I take notes, and I'll just read you what happens. So this Monday we're starting with the moon in Cancer. Tuesday it goes into Leo. By Thursday the moon goes into Virgo, and then Saturday it's into Libra. On Monday the sun squares Mars. On Tuesday Venus squares Mars, and then Wednesday the sun, I said square, I mean trine. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday are happier days with the sun trining Mars on Monday. Tuesday, Venus trines Mars. On Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we have the squares. On Wednesday, Sun squares Pluto. And on Thursday, Venus squares Pluto. So those are going to be interesting days collectively, because Pluto to me is like the more broader, expansive collective energy. And then on Friday, we have a happier energy with the moon trining Uranus, which could be some kind of surprise. We'll be coming in on some kind of wave. And on Saturday, we have Sun conjunct Venus, and also Mercury trine Saturn. So those are good things, I think. Sun with Venus is a good thing, good energy, positive. And Mercury trining Saturn, which means your speaking is working together positively with your boundaries and your things that you're setting in place for yourself, your structures. And on Sunday, we get to say happy birthday to Scorpio people. Okay, so Sunday, Sun enters Scorpio, and also the Venus enters Scorpio, and Saturn goes direct, which is also awesome. Okay, so that's what's happening this week. I'll just tell you right at the beginning what I read. And so let's just see what the cards say. Okay, take a deep breath, and we will start with Monday. On Monday, we have the card that says express yourself. On Monday, here you go, express yourself. What a beautiful, colorful card. Okay, Monday, express yourself. And what do we need to know about that on Monday? Okay, we have, first of all, 7 of Imps. Okay, here he is thinking to himself, what am I going to express? And we had this card last week too, I remember. So he's looking at the moon, and he's thinking about all the things that he wants to do. 7 of Imps. He has to stand up for what he believes. Okay, and this next card is the Knight of Pumpkins. Knight of Pumpkins. This is the Knight of Pentacles, and he takes his jolly old time analyzing everything. So, okay, let's look at these together. So when we're going to express ourselves, we're going to be aware of what we really believe in and where we stand on something. And so that we're going to know exactly where we stand. We're going to take the time to establish our thoughts. Say if we're making a presentation or something, we're going to be thinking everything through before we present it to others, so that we can be solid and secure in everything that we're sharing. So that way when we express ourselves, we are clear, okay? So we're going to be able to express ourselves clearly from our core foundation of everything that we believe and everything that we've researched and established. All our groundwork is laid, okay? So on Monday, express yourself from your own passions and from all the groundwork that you've laid. You've done all the work, so now you can just be clear about it. And we have Tuesday, we have be courageous. This is Tuesday, be courageous. And that's number 14. I'm just going to glance at her booklet. 14 says it's actually on Tuesday too. It is. Tuesday is ruled by the planet Mars. I wondered what that planet was on here. So this is Tuesday, and it actually came out for Tuesday. So this is the Mars, okay? Mars is the planet of action and energy. It represents courage needed to go after the things we want. So this is on Tuesday. We're going to need that courage to go after the things we want. And what do we need to know about that? We have the King of Ghosts, which is the King of Cups. King of Ghosts. So we're going to be tapping into our deep-rooted emotions. What do we really want to do with what do we want to act on and come from the place of our emotional stability? And the next card we have is the Hanged Man. So we're going to gain some new perspectives, okay? So think about things, gain some enlightenment, so we know before we act, and when we know before we act, we know what we're feeling and we know what we want. We know we have gained that insight that we need, so then we can be courageous. So that's what we're supposed to do on Tuesday, is to be courageous. It also says this card is your green light to move toward what you're really passionate about. It is the perfect day to start something new, to make a decision you've been putting off, or to figure out solutions to any current problems you may be facing. This card is saying persevere. Okay, so persevere. Connect with your deep desires for your vision for your long-term emotional stability, and for nurturing and helping others as well on their emotional path. So because the king is a leader. And also this Hanged Man, you have been probably waiting around for a while to do this, but now it's been time. Now it's time to act. Okay, so that is for Tuesday. Be courageous. Okay, Wednesday we have relinquish control. Relinquish control. Wednesday. I'm just going to briefly read what that one is about. It's number 4, and that is the month of April. So April is rooted in Latin in the word to open. Okay, so we're going to relinquish control. So here in this picture as well, she's opening herself up and she's letting her own control issues disappear. Okay, we're going to take that one that's coming out. What else? So be open, and maybe it's something that you've learned since April. Something might have happened then. Okay, so here we have, first of all, the 4 of Pumpkins. 4 of Pumpkins, protect what you have and know that your seeds are going to be planted, okay? And the next one we have is Page of Imps, which is the Page of Wands. So there's an adventure awaiting. And sometimes when we might want to do it, we're so eager to do it that we have to relinquish that control and be patient for it to come at the right time. So with the 4 of Pumpkins and the Page of Imps, we have to think about this as we've laid the groundwork, okay? Now we just have to say, okay, it's in God's timing now. It's not in my time. Even though we're very energetic and very eager to go, we're going to be thinking about what is the best time for this. And we're going to relinquish the control to the universe and say, you bring it to me at the right time. Make everything perfect in its time. That will be for Wednesday. So think about those types of things on Wednesday. Thursday we have close a door. Here we go. Close a door. This is number 1. It's probably January. Let me just take a look. Yes, it is. Close a door. Okay. It's a time to close doors so you can open new ones. So let's see what we're going to say with this one. Close the door. And we got 8 of Cups. And let's see. Oh, we got 2. Okay, so let's see what they are. 8 of Cups. 8 of Ghosts. And it actually fell out upside down, so we can think about it in 2 ways. Maybe we've already closed a door and we're ready now to open a door. Okay, so just think about that as we've left something behind. We're moving on because we have something really deeply calling us. And we have the Knight of Imps, correct? Something is definitely calling us. He is very energetic and he's full of vim and vigor and just the desire and the passion to move it forward. So that's what this King of Imps is. So when we close the door, we can actually get our action in gear. And then we have the Three of Imps. Excellent. So I love having two wand cards. This is the Three of Wands and this is the Knight of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, we're looking out, we're thinking, what is coming in for me? Something is coming in right away because wands are activity. And with the Eight of Ghosts in reverse, with this with the cups upside down, with the Eight of Cups upside down, we've already closed the door. So now let's step through, okay? Don't be afraid, be courageous. Maybe that's the theme for this week. Push through those, break through any barriers that you're having, but find the best way to do that because the Three of Imps also strategizes and thinks it through before he does. So with the energy that we have, plus the know-it-all, you know what you need to do. And so you're going to have a good strategy in place so that you can actually pursue what you're wanting to do. So close the door and open the door and walk through to a new energetic and a new place for yourself. Okay, Friday, we have, there you go, interestingly enough, charge ahead. We have the 3 and it says charge ahead. Beautiful. So what are we needing to charge ahead for? We've been working through things, closing the doors and opening them and walking through. We've already got that Knight of Wands. So what else can we know about charging ahead? Okay. We have the Two of Cups. Charge ahead, folks. Okay, let's see. We have, first of all, the Two of Ghosts. Aren't they sweet? With the cat angel in the sky. I love it. So we're charging ahead in relationships. Perhaps they're loving relationships. Perhaps they're just something that we need to connect with someone on. Okay, there's something calling us to connect heart to heart with someone else. And that is calling. So we're going to have to charge ahead into that. And we have the 8 of Bats. We have been previously held back. Our thoughts have said to us, no, I don't think I really want to do this, or I just don't know exactly how to do it. But really, we do know how, okay? Don't listen to all those bats flying around our head. Think about the way out and take the next step. And that's what you have to do to charge ahead. We're going to let those 8 of Swords, it's the 8 of Bats, we're going to let those swords fall and find the way through. And then we have, interestingly enough, the 2 of Imps. It's a very interesting card. 2 of Imps. So this is the 2 of Wands. And see, look at that. He seems to have got these 2 little imps by the scruff of their neck. Okay? He says, no, you're not. But yes, we are. Okay? The universe, and we might be feeling like we're held up on something like that Hanged Man. But no, we have the power. We have the energy to go for it. Okay? And don't let anyone hold us back. These things might be holding us back, our previous things, but we're going to have to come up with that strategy and charge through, connect with that person that we're supposed to connect with, and let our hearts open. Relinquish that control. Open up to spirit and say, what am I supposed to hear here from this person, or what am I supposed to share with this person? And then be open to say it, be open to do it, and don't get hung up on the details, okay? There you go. Don't get hung up on all the little details. Just do what you're supposed to do and let the universe take care of the rest. And don't worry about it, about all those other things that keep floating around in your mind. All right, let's look at Saturday. We have Hearth and Home. Here you go. Beautiful. Hearth and Home. And it's number 6. Hearth and Home. That's a great card for Saturday. So what can we learn for that on Saturday? This would be the 22nd. Okay. What are we going to be thinking about or working on Saturday for our home? The 5 of Pumpkins. Here you go. What we're going to do is be ready to let things go. All our disappointments, all our sadness, things that have disappointed us and not served us and not been there for us, we're going to let them go. So you're going to find your own place in your hearth and home to nurture yourself. And what else do we have here? We have the 8 of Imps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just checking that there's 8 of them. Yes, there's 8. 8 Imps. This is the 8 of Wands, which means information's coming in. News and energy is coming in to help you push through that, okay? So when we're going to be feeling maybe some abandonment issues, or maybe some other people have left us in the cold, we're going to push through that. Get some news, get the energy that we need to just to make our home a beautiful place. So if you're feeling abandoned or sad about things and you're at home, so think about what can you do to spruce up your home, to make it a place that's warm and happy. So maybe find 8 little ideas that you can do. It's not things that weigh you down, but something fun, like light a candle, say a prayer, use some incense, things like that. That's 3 right there. You think of some things. Give me a list below what you can think of. Something to spruce up your home with more love and to create a beautiful home for yourself and the energy for those that are around you in your family. So that's for Saturday, hearth and home. For Sunday, we have invite beauty. Invite beauty. This to me, I think, is going to be the 8th month, which would be Leo. Or August, let's see. That's correct. The Latin term for August is Augustus, meaning venerable or majestic. And August represents unconditional love, kindness, and patience for yourself as well as for others. So if this card has made an appearance, it may be asking you to bring peace to one or more areas of conflict in your life. The purpose of this card is to inspire you to reform, grow, and expand while remaining graceful. I love that. Okay, so on Sunday, we're going to invite grace and beauty into our homes. And how best do we do that? Let's ask this Halloween tarot deck. And let's see what we can do. On Sunday, the 23rd, what do we need to do? Okay, we got 3 cards again. Here we go. Which one first? The World. The World card. This is completion. Okay, so when we do bring beauty into our home, this makes us feel complete. And then we're ready to start a new cycle. Okay, and then we have the King of Imps. How awesome. This is the King of Wands, which is your passion and energy. So bring your energy to your home. Bring it, because we're going to continue that from Saturday. So invite beauty into your life. Have a vision. Think about what you really want to have done, even each day, one thing a day. What do you want to do today on Sunday to invite beauty and grace into your home? And then we have 3 of Pumpkins. That's so cute. Look at that. So 3 of Pumpkins is teamwork. So maybe you need to just hook up with someone to get something done. I can think of something for me. But I need someone to help me. So there's things that we need to do in our life to make our home and hearth beautiful and to invite beauty into our life. So ask those people to help you who you need to have help you, and also appreciate the beauty that you have created already. Your skills are already there, and you've got so many beautiful things already accomplished, and you have been fulfilling that desire of your heart. Okay, this is the King of Wands. He is a leader. He is compassionate. He is full of visions for the world. And I say that for the world because we have the World card here too. And that's a really cute card. So the World. Okay. Wow. All right. So invite beauty into your life, because as you do that, you're inviting more beauty into the world. And call it forth from the ethers. Call it into your life. Call it into the whole world around you. And let's change the world by our energy and by our vision. So that's how we're going to invite beauty. It not only changes our surroundings, but it changes the whole world together. Wow. Okay. That's pretty heavy. So what I'm going to do for the week now is I'm going to use my little Piatnik Lenormand card. I'm just going to see what message overall with all these cards that we've had here. What message do we need to know for the week ahead in one surrounding, in one sentence? First we have the coffin. So those old doors have closed. Then we have the book, which means there are things that we have to open. See, this book here is open. We have to learn, study, and discover them. Okay, there's things that we don't know yet. And then we're going to have the rider, which is information is going to come to us. So as we close the door, we have the door closing, and yet we don't know what is on the other side of the door yet. But news is going to come in, and it's going to be a little bit urgent, and it's going to put a little pressure on us to actually get something done. So think about that. Things that are dead and done are done. Okay, those things are gone now. Okay, so now we're going to open new books of new chapters in our life, going to discover something new and learn something about ourselves and about what we need to do next in life. And then this rider, I love this rider. He's bringing us news urgently. Okay, this one is an urgent card. And also, I'm going to just point out there's 9 hearts here. And this is actually also the soulmate card as well. So just think about that. News is coming in for you, and we're going to have an abundant week here. We're going to close some doors that have already kind of almost been closed. We're going to slam them shut and open new doors and discover something new about ourselves. We're going to invite beauty into our life. We're going to invite grace into our life, and we're going to make this world a better place. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for joining me. Let's all put out our energy great to accomplish these wonderful things that we can all do. Each one of us is part of this team, and I thank you for being here with me in this world at this time. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.